All right, so we get this problem for order of operations, PEMDAS, and we have 25 divided by 5 times 5 plus 8, take away 5. Now, we're going to use the rule of PEMDAS, order of operation, parentheses first, then exponent, then we have MD, which is multiplication, division, left to right, and we have AS, which is addition, subtraction, left to right. Here I have division and multiplication. Now, according to this, I'm not going to start with multiplication, even though I have multiplication first. The priority will be given to the sign from left to right. Like this, in this case, we have division comes first from the left. We don't have multiplication comes first. So the priority will be given to division, right? If I have multiplication and division, right, the priority will be given to, to the sign on the left side. All right, so we have 25 divided by 5, that will be 5. That will be 5 times 5 plus 8 minus 5. Now what do we have here? We have multiplication, right? We have multiplication and addition and subtraction. Of course, the priority will be given for multiplication. Why? Because multiplication comes before addition and subtraction, right? So we're gonna have 5 times 5 will be 25 plus 8 minus 5, and then we're gonna add first 25 plus 8 will be 33. Take away 5, and the answer is 28. All right, I got this question for PEMDAS, for order of operations. 3 minus 5 parentheses 3 minus 5 squared divided by 4 plus parentheses 8 minus 3 squared, right? Now again, according to PEMDAS, we're going to start with parentheses first. We have to solve inside parentheses before exponent, right? So I have to solve inside the parentheses, right? Now 3 take away 5, that's negative 2. And be careful, make sure you keep your parentheses here, okay? So we have negative 2 squared divided by 4 plus, again, we're gonna work here because we have addition and exponent with parentheses. The priority will be for parentheses first. So 8 take away 3 will be 5, right? And that will be squared. Now we don't need to have a parentheses here because we have positive value anyway. So that's not a problem. So we don't need to have a parentheses there, right? So we're just gonna keep 5 squared. The next step, I have exponents, I have division. So the priority will be for exponent. Now, negative 2 squared is 4. Let me stop here. Now, negative 2 squared, and this is the law of exponents, right? It's negative 2 times negative 2. So the answer, negative times negative, is positive. And it's different than negative 2 without parentheses, right? This one is equal 4, but this one will be negative 2 squared. So negative will be separated here, and the 2 squared will be 4. In other words, this exponent has nothing to do, has no control over the negative. So we're going to write the negative separate, then we're going to solve the 2 squared, which is negative 4. So be careful. When we have negative 2 when you have negative 2 with parentheses, that will be 4. When we have negative 2 squared without parentheses, that would be negative 4. So the first one is going to be 4. Negative 2 times negative 2 is 4. And the other one will be negative 4. So pay attention to this. Now let's go back to our problem here. All right, let me erase this. All right, let's go back to our problem here. And we have the negative 2 squared and division. The priority will be given to exponent first. It's going to be 4 divided by 4 plus. Here we have addition and exponent. So the priority will be for exponent. 5 squared will be 25, right? 5 squared will be 25. In a second, 25. Now we have division and addition, so the priority will be given for division, right? So it's going to be 4 divided by 4 would be 1 plus 25, and the answer is 26. Oh yeah, I got another question here. 4 times 3 plus 8 divided by 4 times 2 squared. Sometimes we can work in both operations simultaneously here. Like for example, in this case, if I want to scan this problem here, I have multiplication and addition. I have multiplication and addition, right? On the right side, I have exponent and multiplication. Okay, so I can do this simultaneously here. I mean, I can work like, from left here, since I have multiplication versus addition, the priority will be for multiplication. So it's going to be 12 plus 8, right? And here I have multiplication on the right side and exponent, so the priority will be given to exponent. So it's going to be 4 times 4, right? Now, next step, I have addition here, right? And division and multiplication. So since we have division first, right, from the left, right, the priority will be given to the division, right? So we have here, so we have division and multiplication, so the priority will be given for division. So we're going to work on this one here. We're going to have 12 plus 8, and 8 divided, sorry, let me erase it. No. So 8 divided by 4, that would be 2 times 4, right? That would be 2 times 4. Now the next step, I have addition and multiplication. Of course, the priority will be given to multiplication. Why? Because multiplication comes first before addition, right? Before addition. So it's going to be like 12 plus 2 times 4 is 8. And the answer is 20. All right, for this question, I get negative 4 squared. Remember, negative 4 squared without parentheses plus 8 divided by 2 times 5 plus 3, right? So the priority will be given to the exponent. But be careful here, since I don't have a parentheses, so there is no parentheses here, okay? So there is no parentheses here, as you can see. So this exponent has no control over this negative here. So the negative will be separate. And then you're going to work in the 4 squared itself. So 4 squared is 16 plus 8 divided by 2 times 5 plus 3. Now I have addition from the left. Let's start from the left here. I have addition versus subtraction. Division, right? So we're going to start with division first. So we're going to have negative 16 plus, 8 divided by 2, we're going to get 4. We're going to get 4, right? Times 5 plus 3. The next step, I have addition and multiplication and addition. So the priority will be given for, to multiplication, right? So we're going to have negative 16 plus 20 plus 3, because 4 times 5 is 20, right? Now let's work from left to right here. We got negative 16 plus 20, that will be 4, plus 3, and the answer is 7.